All right, review for our Unit 8 test. Here we go. Number 1. What are the solutions of this equation? Now remember, solutions means x-intercepts, right? So what do I do? And it has to equal 0, which it does. So we're going to graph in Desmos and find those x-intercepts. We're going to also compare with the solutions here. So let's get to it. All right, so x squared plus 6x plus 4. Okay, so I have two solutions. Both of these solutions, which again are x-intercepts, are decimals. So what I want to do is take these and see which one of these can give me one of these solutions, okay? Now you see plus minus, that means both plus and minus, right? Well, let's try the first one. Negative 6 plus square root of 20. Does that give me either of these solutions? Negative 1.5, no, no, no. Okay, now let's try 6 plus the square root of 20. Notice I'm just doing the plus sign. Okay, well, okay, 10.47 is neither of those. Eh. All right, and then answer C, negative 3 plus square root of 5, negative 0.76. Hey, that one looks like that one. I like C so far. Let's try the last one real quick. 5.23 is not one of these because that has a negative and this is a positive. So our answer is going to be C. Cool. All right, function f is defined here. What are the solutions? So once again, if we have this equation, this is good and ready to graph, okay? So we're going to graph and find the solutions. And again, solutions means x-intercepts, and I'm saying septs plural because there's two. I think this has a error on it. My bad. Okay. But let's go and type this in. 3x squared plus 2x minus 5. Okay. So it should be 1. And if I have negative 1.6 repeating, repeat it a lot, and it should be negative 5 over 3. So it should be negative 5 over 3 and 1. Okay. Oops. Again, there's a typo on letter E. My bad. All right. Number 3. We should be able to find solutions of an equation, but to find a solution, it has to equal 0, right? So does this equal 0? Question mark? No. So to get it equal to 0, what do we got to do? All right. So to get it equal to 0, we have to get rid of this equals 20. How do I get rid of a positive 20? Minus 20 minus 20 cancels out here. 4x squared plus 16x minus 20 equals 0. And now I'm going to graph in Desmos and find the x-intercepts. And x-intercept, that is what? Negative x-intercept. Cool. So let's do that. Drag this over here. Okie dokie. And then let's go and type this in. All right, which one of these is negative? Again, negative is -5. Not +1, not -5, comma 0, just -5. That's it. Cool. All right, which of the following is a solution to the equation? So let's go ahead and go through this. We're going to graph this, but does it equal 0? Question mark. It does not. So -2 x minus 4 squared equals -8. To get rid of -8, we have to add 8 to both sides. And now it equals 0. So -2 x minus 4 squared plus 8. Let's type that in. -2 x minus 4 squared plus 8. So I end up getting two solutions, 2 and 6. Okay, you should only have one, but solutions are x-intercepts. So once again, you graph and find the x-intercepts. Usually there's only one on this type of problem. Okay, what's the solution? Once again, does it equal 0? Question mark. So on this, we need to get rid of the right side. My opposite of positive is minus, opposite of positive is minus. And you do it on both sides. Now it equals 0. 5x squared minus 7x minus 6. And what am I going to do? Graph. Find the x-intercepts because it's solutions, right? And compare with the answer choices. Here we go. Gotta get it equal 0. It got to get it equal 0 first. Okay, so now negative 0.6 and positive 2. So real quick, it has to have positive 2. So already I can tell you these negative 2's aren't going to work. And what's negative 0.6 going to equal? Well, I click this little fraction button, negative 3 over 5. So negative 3 over 5 here, positive 2 here. The answer got to be D. Cool. All right, this last one. A water balloon is dropped from the top of a building that measures 20 feet high. The height of the ball can be represented by the equation where t represents the time in seconds after the balloon is dropped. After how many seconds does the balloon reach a height of 11 feet? All right, so the height is your y value. Cool. So I have my equation, h of t, or y, equals, let's type in this equation first of all. Y equals negative 0.25 x squared plus 20. Okay, now you can do some sleuthing around here. If I'm looking for the height of 11, and I see that 11 is right here, all I got to do is go over to where 11 is and go straight down, and that would x value right there would be 6. Okay, so you can compare and check the graph, or Desmos convert it into a table and test answers. What do I mean? So once I type it in here, I got my equation. I go to the gear, hit table, and now I can check which one of these gives me 11 feet. Now, if you look at 2 give me 19 feet. That's not it. So 2, 19, that ain't it. Let's try 3.5. 16.9, that's not it. Let's try 5. 13.75, that's not it. Let's try 6. 11. 6, 11. If you replace x with the number 6, or sorry, t with the number 6, you would end up getting 11. So you can do it looking at the graph, testing it in the table, either way. That's how you do number 6. But most of this test is doing what? Making sure it equals 0, graphing it, finding the x-intercepts, and comparing it with the answer choices. All right, you can do it.